my shoes, world on my shoulders, heart full of blues out in the dirt, down in the dirt. Shoes, world on my shoulders, heart full of blues out in the dirt, down in the dirt.
Today's live stream brought to us by Traveling on Adventures, and that's a very good channel y'all need to really check out. We enjoy them, and we're sure you're going to too.
Hey everybody, Roy's having problems. I don't know what's going on, but he was there and then he's gone. But yeah, I don't know if the laptop is acting up. Maybe if he did what he was supposed to do, transfer all the YouTube stuff to the Asus laptop, we might not have the glitches, but he had a hard time getting it to connect to start with, so, but hey everybody, glad to be back. Yeah, last week was just not a good week all the way around. Roy had a colitis attack that was pretty bad. I ended up taking my brother into the ER Sunday night, and he's doing better, but he's gotta do some follow-ups as well. So it was just a crazy week, and then me with my doctor's appointments, which I might get a phone call. Hopefully he can get back up and running here, because if it calls, I have to take the phone call. But got the MRI done. Let's just say I won't be doing any, yeah, he says he can't connect. Let's just say I won't be doing the MRI here in this little hospital anymore. That dang thing was so little. I only had about 6 inches from my nose to the thing for the MRI machine. Yeah. No. It never used to bother me, but that one is very small. So yeah, but talk about Roy. But so yeah, but it's worse than a tanning bed. It's loud in there. I mean, you can't move. I was shoulder to shoulder with the sides of this thing. Yeah. At least the tanning bed, you had a little room to lay your arms out. No, I was stuck with my arms to the side. So that was the last MRI I did was at a different hospital. So, and their MRI was a little bit bigger opening. They put me head first, so you had to go down this long tube, It's like, oh man, yeah. I thought I was getting ready to start having a panic attack. And I'm not, I don't get those, but I was starting to freak a little bit, and then I calmed down. But got the results back from that this Tuesday. I am getting sent to an orthoneurologist, and we're going to see. But she says she probably thinks I'm going to have more back surgery. From the MRI, they could see the top 3 vertebrae above my fusion that are coming down on my nerves. So we got to do something with that before I worry about the carpal tunnel, because she said it will eventually start. It's already affecting my legs, but it's going to get worse. So yeah. So yay. So that doctor might call, and then trying to get into the rheumatoid guy for an autoimmune test, because she thinks that's still going on along with everything else. So yep, yippee skippy. But that has been my crazy week. It's been a nut house. So, but I really like her. So she's very upfront, and I feel comfortable with her because she's trying to figure out what is going on with everything. So yeah, he still can't connect everybody. He might have to do it through his phone. But yep, so it's all in my lower back. It's just above the fusion. Oh, that's cool. Been a long time since I've been down to Terre Haute. Long time. I think we've drove through it when we left Indiana the last time in Honey. I think. Or near it. But we didn't go like right through it. There's oh my god, there's the Indiana National Forest down there has free camping. So we stayed in there for a couple days. And then we moved on down. But yeah. So that's what's going on here. And Roy's he's trying to connect everybody. It's down south. What's the best way to put it? Of course. It is, I'm trying to get the map to come up. Terre Haute. It's north of 70, Interstate 70. And let's see. You can take 41 down into it too. But it is south of Crawfordsville. It's down there anyhow. Where? Yeah, there's Brown County. Or Prophet State Park. There's Indianapolis. Terre Haute is west. If I can get back into it again, I can't find it. But yeah, it's a neat little town. Yeah. Border of Illinois. Yeah, it's on the west side of Indiana. It's got a lot of older architect down that way. Thank you, Lee. I mean, I gotta do what I gotta do so I can keep moving, right? So we're going to keep going and see what's going on. I really hope they don't want to do the injections in my back, because I just cringe at the thought of that again. The last one I had was, like I said, almost 11 years ago, and was a nightmare. Yeah, you could take it. I think it goes to 41 and go down. Hey, Desert Adventures in Arizona. I'm going to say hello to everybody real quick before he gets on and tries to overtalk me. We have Miss M, another first member up in here. Hello. Catherine and Homer Cook, and members. Good morning, Lee. We got Misha. Hello, hello. CRView, another member. I'm trying to keep up here. Sea Devil Ventures. Howdy, howdy. I hit that on accident. talk about technical difficulties. We have Going Green Mom. Hello. Let's see, and I think I got everybody. If I didn't get you, stick your hand up, because I see Desert Adventures in Arizona, another member, Aoki and Steve. Yep. Yep, because he's trying to get on. I'm wondering if that camera he's using isn't giving him fits again. And sadly, if he does load up my old laptop, none of this is on there. Not even in the browser that's on it, because it's wiped completely out. Let's see if he... Taught him just to use his phone. It has been windy and cold. We had, I think, a couple really good days where we could have the windows open. Or what what's the... There we go. Oops. There. So, yeah, Miss M's in here. She was the first one I said hi to. She's the first member in here. So, but yeah, it's been really weird weather. I mean, south of us here, I guess, got some pretty bad winds. Our friends down by Indianapolis had, there's like trees down. I guess there was a tornado, I believe, confirmed, is what I believe she said. So yeah, it's really wicked. Right now, the sun is out, but I don't believe it, because I ain't stuck my nose outside yet today, guys. Let's see if I can get my weather. No, I don't want widget. Instead, it takes me to my calendar. You know what? I ain't worried about it, but hopefully it's because we're supposed to have a couple good few days come back up to us, so I can't even scroll to the bottom of the chat. There we go. Yeah, it was bad. It was wicked. Yeah, I've been playing phone tag today, Catherine, with doctors and trying to get my preventative inhaler filled. Now my insurance wants my doctor to fill out paperwork. We just went through this 6 months ago. So, wind howling up here. I don't see the bushes moving in front of us, but that don't mean nothing. Let me see if I can get the temp weather here. There we go. Says it's 49 right now. The wind's 18 miles an hour. Ooh, big high, 55 today for us. We don't get any decent temperature till next Friday, 65. We're in the mid 40s to upper 40s starting Sunday. Tomorrow's even colder, 42. Yeah, it's already got me. So, but yeah. I do not like having a clustered desk, okay? I have paperwork all over, looking at it, notes everywhere. There we go. At least now, out of mind, out of sight. So there. But yeah, it's been crazy. I'm trying to think what else is going on. Not really much. Our youngest daughter might be purchasing her first home here soon. Hey, Scooby Snack. Yeah, Kentucky. We got family down in both states. They were all hit. Oh, and I'm going to do a prayer request for Roy's cousin's wife. Her name is Kayla. She's the one that had the tumor in her brain, and they found stuff in her lungs. They ended up taking her back in the hospital. Her blood counts dropped, her white cells and platelets. So the family's asking for prayer so they can get her counts back up. Yeah, she's excited. I got a funny feeling Mom's going to be getting drugged to house shop. So, and she was looking at a really cute, it's a tiny home, 400 square feet, but to get a mortgage for that house, they're really picky. So she said, if I'm going to get a mortgage, I'm going to get a house that I have at least 2 bedrooms in. She wants to set a bedroom up so when me and Roy are back, or either one of us, we have our own bedroom. So, thank you guys. Yeah, she's a fighter. I give her props. She's fighting, staying positive. She's got a good community around her right now. So, but yep, just put a prayer out for her. She's got young kids yet. I think the oldest is 15, 16. And then the youngest boy is like maybe 7. So yeah. So yeah, we got him in our prayers. So are you back?
I don't know. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I can't see nothing on this phone. I don't know what's up with the laptop. I'm about to fling it.
You're gonna moon over in Miami. You're gonna have to boot up the ASUS.
Oh, it's going to get a boot, all right.
And start moving the YouTube to the other one.
I can't see nothing on this. So.
I know, but no, those are 2 separate, same family, 2 different sibling spouses. Talking about Kayla and her blood count bottomed out. Asking for prayers still.
Yeah,
So
and I
you
broke
it already?
Yes.
He can't have new toys. Look at that. I ain't buying you no more.
No, we got to have another.
Oh, you're going to find that one. I ain't looking.
I don't even remember where we got this.
That was ordered off of Amazon.
Everything else still works, just the tripod don't.
Yep, thank you. Yep, he's back.
Huh? I can't see nothing.
You're feeling better, aren't you?
Who? Me?
What phone are you on? Your Google?
Yeah.
Well, you can use your other phone to read. He don't know where that is either. I don't know with him. That man is good for breaking stuff. He's a fidgeter.
What?
In
fact, I am going to try something.
Uh-oh, here we go.
This stuff.
What stuff? He's scaring me. Oh, the model stuff. You just won't be able to open that leg out.
No, that ain't my plan.
Oh.
You're supposed to be able just to brush that on.
Okay. Hey, now there's another member.
Yeah.
Yep, see, my brother's doing fine. He's feeling a lot better.
Yeah, I'm still kicking.
He's still kicking. So, but yeah. Oh, I was going to show everybody what my sister-in-law made me. Oop. It is a peacock with a wide beaded necklace. Holding a bear, yeah. And I got matching dinglies, as I call them. So, but yeah. He's back. He's been tormenting me throughout the week right here. Roy has. Hey, Fearless
How
Rainbow.
about I ain't even there?
Huh?
I'm not even there. Now this
Trying
is
to help
mono glue,
get
and it's
set
supposed
up.
to weld plastic.
Oh, that's a little car.
And supposedly, woo, pretty potent stuff. Supposedly,
Hey,
you're just supposed to brush it on the crack, and it's going to weld that plastic back together. We'll see how good it works. Ooh, it does dry fast. I will say that.
Judging by the look on your face.
What?
I said it must stink, judging by the look on your face.
Oh yeah, my mom definitely would have questioned this stuff as a kid. Ooh, buddy.
This tripod that holds the phone. That one came from Amazon. I know it did.
Oh, my brush is turning black, so it's melting.
Uh-oh.
Okay, we'll see how good this does.
Don't get it too close because your face says it all. He's
Oh,
like,
hey, we got a new channel in here, Scooby Snacks. Howdy, howdy.
I did say howdy. I said hi. I don't. Just so you know Roy and me, and when we're in chats, he says howdy, howdy. I say hi, everyone.
Well, no, it didn't. We shall see.
So the laptop's giving Roy fits. I'm telling you, things. Yep, that's what I keep saying. It's possessed, everybody. It does what it wants when it wants. And Tim can vouch for that one from CR View.
Hey, you're going to have to keep an eye on the raid parade.
So what?
Raid parade start.
Well, right now it ain't even 12:30, so.
No.
Nope, I'm
There's
in
the lineup.
Yep.
Oops.
Hold on, I gotta switch here.
I can do that. I can't see it, but I can do it. All right, let's see. You said fire it up on this side.
Yeah. Uh-oh, here comes a little one. Oh, but yep, there's the raid parade. It's us, Amethyst Haze, Adventures, Sea Lake Journeys, Life with Mountain Folk, Mexico Living Dream, Day One Adventures. Okay. So, and it says continue. But, yeah. It looks warm out. It ain't very warm out right now.
77 here.
Just hush.
There we are.
Oh, there goes a siren. And you wouldn't, he knows how it is. People are burning leaves in this wind like crazy. Here.
What's up with that?
Fire. Huh? That's the siren going off for the fire alarm or fire. I mean, it could be going in an accident, but chances are it's a brush
You sound
fire.
very, very funny.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I don't know. Let's just see. Are they hearing it too?
I think it's just you. All right, there we go. The Gypsy and the Vanilla Girl, J&N Travels. That's your lineup today for the raid
What the
parade.
heck?
Yeah, it's probably that way.
Sounds fine to you guys. Don't sound fine at all here.
Clean your ears out. Everybody says I sound fine.
Now you do, but you didn't. You sounded like you were in a can with a whistle.
The whistle was the fire whistle going.
Oh dear, I know what the fire whistle is.
Yeah, it's just Roy.
And you can barely hear that fire whistle when it goes off there.
Yeah, even though we're only, what are we, 1 block away from it?
Try Q-tips. For what? Speaking of Q-tips, Mission reminded me. I'm taking that Equate brand of Q-tips and throwing it in the garbage.
Why?
The heads don't stay on. I'm
Well,
going
you're
back
not
to
supposed to jam it all the way in.
No, dear, I don't jam them all the way in. Remember, because I would never let her buy those. I said, stick with the Q-tips. Stick with the Q-tips. Those heads come off. For some reason, I bought a pack of Equates this time.
We hadn't tried them in a long time.
Is that what it was? Thought we'd
Yeah.
give them another chance, maybe?
Yeah.
That was a mistake. I'm going back to Q-tips. The heads stay on the Q-tips.
Don't throw them away. You can use them to clean your keyboards and whatnot with.
I take
Or
Lulu's
your
meds
rubbing
instead of
alcohol.
yours. Oh,
Did you
Right.
take Lulu's meds instead of yours?
yeah, Q-tips. You can't skip on Q-tips.
No. And they're good enough to clean the dogs because they just barely clean outside of their ears. Remember?
Yeah, I guess I could save them. But now Lulu ain't had to have any meds this morning, which is good. She's over here sleeping. She's right there. She's
Where's the grump?
she didn't like being woke up an hour early this morning.
You bad daddy.
I did take my meds right before the live stream. I did
There
forget
you go.
yesterday. I have 6 alarms on my phone.
Just to wake up now?
No, just to remind me to take my meds.
Oh my God.
And I still forgot yesterday. But I got busy yesterday, though. I took some stuff over to storage.
Yeah, he needs a haircut.
I do that. You need to get back here so I can get a haircut.
You don't know how to do it yourself?
I did it myself, but the last time I did it myself, you laughed at me.
Well, I don't know when I'm coming back, so you might as well do it yourself and be done with it.
I'm refusing until you come back. I'm going to have a beard down to my belly and
You can do that, and I ain't
I
coming
can't
back.
read this chat, darn it.
I didn't marry a mountain man. No offense to anybody, but it's bad enough with that when you're trying to kiss him.
Need them all cut, not just one hair. True.
Yeah.
All right. I got RC cars today, no food. I got race cars again. I love RC cars though too.
Oh yeah, he used to play with them.
Supposed to go to the race next week, but I don't know. Hey,
Lulu
I
will
just
get
noticed something.
tired of it and start pulling. Just wait. She's probably already been pulling at his mustache. Huh.
She started that last night, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, she'll get tired and just start
She
pulling.
Lulu's had a rough week. Both of us had a rough week. Her legs are getting bad. Her hips are getting there. She's not in any pain because you can lift her up and everything, and she don't yelp or nothing unless you squeeze her. If you squeeze her, then
She
then
squawks.
she yelps a little bit.
She don't
So-
snap, thank God. She's not that kind of dog that when she's hurting, she don't snap.
No, she's going on 13 years old, but she's get that Labradors get this hip
Dysplasia.
disorder, whatever it's called.
Dysplasia.
Okay. That dog does not look like a Labrador at all. But she's a Labrador. She got pointy ears, stick straight up. Her brother, Jasper,
Don't squeeze.
he looked like a Labrador. Of course,
Yeah,
he was a year
Velvet
younger, same mother, same father. Now, Becky and the kids kept saying, Jasper's got the hip disorder. Jasper's got the hip disorder. That dog never had a hip disorder. Unfortunately, Lulu's got it. And
Poor
now
Teddy.
Becky actually sees what the hip disorder is. Jasper just he walked his own pace and that was it. But
He waddled. That's what
yeah.
he did.
So I've been using a towel to get her up the steps or my arm because I'll let her belly rest on my arm and then I'll raise her up. And she's fine. The problem with this whole situation though is she's figured out how to play the part now. Because she'll get to looking all sad and depressed and everything, and then I'll go get her a treat to make her feel good. Oh boy, she livens right up. And then she's fine for a while, and then she'll want another treat, and then she'll be moping around again like and then I'll ask her, and she'll perk right back up. I said, "You're playing me."
My sister-in-law made these. She's She's got a website through Etsy. Oh my gosh. It's on her
Hey, Timmy.
community tab. Blah, blah, blah. She's been working really hard on it. Did you
No,
remember?
this town is out of carrots. This town.
Oh,
I'm
no.
trying to find her some turmeric. I can't find no turmeric in this town, so I'm gonna have to
Yeah,
try
'cause
it.
one of the rescue ladies told me that she could take turmeric. It would help with all the inflammation as well.
She. Oh, and I gotta do this verbally. Thank you to all our members. I don't have this ready to go. I've had a rough week. Very rough. In fact, I'm kind of lucky to be on this side of the dirt right now.
Yeah.
But
Hey, Timmy Ray.
what was I saying? Oh,
Who's thanking everybody before I go
oh,
to
but yeah,
commercial.
we need to thank our members. Like I said, I don't have any of that going. So if you're a member, thank you very much. I get it done eventually. And I don't know about this laptop, but
All right.
anyway, let's get back over here. But carrots, yeah, I should grow carrots inside. That's not a bad idea, actually.
Not with Moose around.
True.
He's a dirt digger.
Um,
All right,
yeah,
we'll be right back.
the
everybody.
cooler is down at the new dollar store where they keep the
Yeah.
veggies. The cooler's broke, so they had no veggies there.
Again.
Coyote was out of baby carrots. Roadrunner was out of baby carrots. And them are the only 3 places you can get baby carrots in this town.
Yeah. All right.
And none of them carries turmeric.
All right, dude. Shh. Hush.
What?
Time for the support ad.
I thought that was taken down.
Slow down, mama. Why you talk so mean? Good Lord, man, shit, it ain't what it seems. Got nice clothes, late night shows, boogie down at the bar. Fiddle tunes and homemade booze, but it always goes too far. Shooting pool, crack a jack, take off now and don't look back, but hey, don't you wanna play? Hold on, sugar, why you look so...
I took that down. That should not have been there.
Oh, it was there.
Huh.
So I played it.
Well, shall we talk about what happened to me? Because yes, I was pretty bad.
They don't like normal carrots going green, Mom, as much as they do the baby carrots.
Yeah.
He was really bad off, guys.
Yeah, I almost went back to Indiana, but not the way I wanted to. I almost ended up in a box. And that's not exaggerating. It started off. What day was it? We had a cookout for
Well, I took my brother on Sunday night.
Paperback Nomad. Who all was leaving? Ron, Crystal and Lagringa, I think, was leaving. Well, there's quite a few of them leaving. So we had a cookout. I didn't have any corn syrup, high fructose corn syrup, that I know of. I cooked the burgers, and I had 2 cans of baked beans that I had never tried before. Never heard of this brand. I put them in a pot, and I put them on the stove, and I went back out and I cooked the burgers. I forgot about the beans on the stove. So I come in here, and I thought they were burnt. I felt stuff at the bottom of the pan. They didn't burn. I thought they burned. So I went out and I told everybody, hey, imagine yourselves eating baked beans, because I burnt the beans. I'm not bringing them out. Well, after everybody left that night, I was cleaning up, and those beans were on the stove, and I ate 2 spoonfuls of them. They were extra tangy, tomatoey,
Yeah.
and sweet. I'll never buy them again because I didn't much care for them. But most people would probably like them. So about 20 minutes after I ate those two spoons of beans, my gut started going crazy. Ended up in the bathroom. Okay, I don't want to gross you guys out, but I thought I had diarrhea. It was not diarrhea. I lost a lot of blood. A lot of blood. So much blood, I couldn't hardly walk. I had to hold myself up wherever I went. I'd use my walking stick. If I went somewhere, I had to immediately sit down. Now, this went on for a couple days, but the bleeding was slowing down. I should have went to the hospital, but I didn't.
Sure. But he wouldn't.
CRView kept insisting that they would take me, and I know they would, but this is what they would have done to me. Not them, the hospital. They would have put me in a bed and gave me bland food, just like the last time. And maybe an IV to replenish my blood loss or blood. But at that point, everything was slowing down. I was healing, sort of. Still in a lot of pain. And no energy, no nothing. I apparently I was gray. Crystal immediately went over and made me a big old bowl of rice. I ate on that for 3 days, maybe 4. They went and got me chicken noodle soup because I was strictly bland is what I was going to end up eating.
That's all they did for him the last time.
And got through that. Then I discovered fish was in the bland diet. I had fish, so I made that. About 4 days, 4 or 5 days. I have lost track of days actually. But yesterday was my first day that I felt almost 100%.
Yeah,
Today I'm
not
feeling
normal because you're never normal.
Today I'm feeling close to 100%.
Yeah, but he
Hold on a minute.
I told him to go get some iron, and Tim and them, thank God, went and got him some iron pills. Hey, Keisha H, how's it going? Yeah, watch your buns.
Son of a. Yep.
The buns.
Now what?
Now we gotta watch the bread you buy too.
That was it. That was the high fructose corn syrup I had.
Oh, give it to the dogs.
Now wait a minute. I've had those buns since then.
And that bothered you?
Yeah.
So there's something else. It could have been the beans with the buns.
It could have been a combination. Because I just had those buns last night, as a matter of fact. I had 2 cheeseburgers. But I never gave bread a thought. Why would they put that in bread?
I don't know, but they're supposed to be getting rid of it here shortly.
Hey, Keisha H.
So, but yeah,
I drank a lot of water. I drank a ton of Gatorade during this.
He's supposed to be going back. They're supposed to be making an appointment with Gabriel, your doctor.
Yeah, I'm kind of waiting to see what's happening with you, so I know where I stand with that. So you're here to drive me back.
Here, I might not be back.
I know. I'm waiting, dear. It's only not going to take very much long, but I'm fine now. But I ain't going to get that done. But I'm waiting to see, because you said you might be ready to come back in a couple weeks.
I did not say that.
Yes, you did. You said no. It was May.
That ain't a couple weeks.
April, or whatever it was.
It's going to be April.
Why, you got another appointment?
The back doctor.
The what?
That bone doctor.
I thought you said bag doctor.
Back. He's a neural orthopedic. Hey, Fairy Dust Sweep the Wild Winds.
Juice helps. Oh yeah, too. And I've added iron.
Yep.
CRV went and got me this. I added iron because they would have gave me iron too to help with the blood. But I'm fine. I'm back to normal, sort of.
You're never normal.
But it was bad. It was bad.
Well,
it was almost like my first.
We gotta watch his juice for that syrup too.
Yeah, and speaking of juice, the mango juice, man, I guys showed you I bought 2 things of orange juice, a mango juice, and a caramel apple juice.
Well, thank you for coming in and listening, Keisha.
Yep, thank you very much.
Yep.
Mango juice, yuck. I'm not buying that again. I drank it, but I'm not buying it again. The caramel, of course, I love my orange juice. I drank one of them.
Helicopter.
Caramel apple juice, not buying that again. It tasted like smoked caramel apples. I got to finish it, but because I'm not throwing it away, but it wasn't very good.
Jeez.
Let's see.
If you can all hear that, that's a helicopter. And
Non-GMO.
Precious is gonna eat it.
Corn is in GMO. I'm wondering if I'm gonna have to go that route, GMO stuff. I just scratched my nose.
Pretty precious. She won't come to me.
Thank you, Egyptian Vanilla Gorilla.
Yep, he needs to go in with his doctor. Talk
I'm
it
going
over.
to. I was waiting to see, dear, because you know the last time that I did that, I was not able to drive. And it's not fair for friends to go up and sit with me for however how long that takes. And then I got to come back here. That's why I'm saying I'm waiting to see what's exactly happening with you, so I got a better time frame, and then I know, hey, I can go get, because I guess there's a good place in Parker that does it too now.
Yeah. There's you got the hospital. You can probably do your lab works at the labs there in Quartzsite. They have a lab.
I get it all done up there.
All right.
But like I said, I'm just waiting to see what's happening with you, so I got a better idea of what I need to do. Because right now I'm fine.
He ain't gonna be fine when I do make it back. He getting his ears boxed.
What happened with the bleeding? I probably busted a polyp, so I'm gonna have to get in and get this taken care of. But like I said, you've seen me on the last 2 colonoscopies, dear. You know I can't drive.
I know that, but you still got to go in, talk to him, and he's got to set it up. It might be 2 or 3 weeks before they can even get you in for one.
I know, that's kind of why I'm not in a real big hurry about it too. But I get it, but like I said, I'm waiting. You just do normal doctor appointment. That I'm going to have to do anyway because my blood pressure meds are coming up, I think. No, I got another refill. Yeah, but yeah, I'm going to have to do that anyway.
He's got all the information. If he don't call, I'm going to call, set the appointment up, whether he likes it or not.
I know.
Stop being a baby and just get it done.
I know CRV would take me.
Nope. He didn't do that either, Megan.
What? We're getting testing done. He wanted?
Nope.
Not yet, because Becky left.
It's blood work, Roy.
Yes, I know, dear. Blood work.
Like I got
but no, it was also blood work and a colonoscopy.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was, because he said I was past the age.
But he wanted the blood work done first. That was priority. So he could see your levels.
He went on my normal 50-year-old checkup thing. I hate doing this phone thing.
You need to switch to the Asus. Yeah, he could have just went in and got his labs done by himself.
I've had it done twice. I don't remember the first one. But Becky said that I screamed and screamed. And it looked like I was pregnant from the air they blew into me.
He couldn't fart.
I don't remember any of that one. The second one, I do remember. And I also remember being loopy afterwards.
Yeah. I don't know, but when the first one he come out, he looked like he was pregnant. And they had to give him, I think, 3 or 4 different things for the gas. And finally, he got relief.
I don't remember that one at all.
Yeah. They told us to walk the halls. He was walking the halls. Yeah.
That was
tried
the first
some other
attack that about killed me.
medicine, walked the hall again, nothing. I think the third medicine kicked in, and yeah, he cleared his room out real quick. But yeah, he could have done his lab work, but he didn't. He keeps saying he's waiting on me.
Well, I am.
I don't have to be there for blood work.
No, but I want to get the blood work and the colonoscopy, all that done while I'm there up there in Parker. If possible. We'll know more later.
Yeah, he had a blowout. Oh, I gotta watch for the raid parade, don't I?
You got 13 minutes, it looks like.
Yeah, but you're gonna.
I need another darn device, darn it.
Yeah, I gotta find it here.
We'll get it figured out.
Huh?
I said we'll get it figured out.
Okay.
We can open the blowouts.
Oh yeah. But so yeah, he really needs to get his butt checked. Literally.
You know I don't like doctors. What?
I said you literally need to get your blood checked. They can do the blood work in quartzsite, Tim, and then he just has to.
They probably can. They probably can. But I figured I'd get it all done in one shot. You know, hey, while you're shoving this camera up my butt, stick my arm, please.
Yeah, there we go. I'll
All for a price of one.
Schedule up. I'll just call the doctor and set it up. We'll get you in there one way or another, whether you like it or not.
I'm going, but like I said,
Look, if I got to go to my appointment and go into the doctor's office by myself, time for you to go in and be a big boy. Put your big boy pants on.
here's a little different though. And you don't go by yourself. Somebody takes you.
Not to all of them. I go to the family doctor by myself.
Okay, that's a whole 3 blocks away from you.
One. Technically one. It's
one.
Second. Yeah.
Oh, I guess it is about 1.5. Yeah.
But he's got to realize I don't have my own vehicle here, and I hate driving other people's cars. So it's just easier.
You can't walk a block and a half.
I ain't walking that far. You nuts?
Block and a half.
No. Have you seen the way these people drive in town now? No.
You're on a sidewalk. They're not on it. Well, I don't know about that.
Huh? There are no sidewalks here.
Knox is full. Well, maybe not where your brother lives, which is kind of odd. That's real.
My luck, they would come up on the sidewalk. Yeah, the only one that's got the little apartment houses right here have the sidewalk. That's it.
They likely need the blood work before they do the colonoscopy anyway.
Yeah, they gotta have blood work anyways. They gotta check your counts.
Well, I gotta get them back in order first.
Yeah, weather, lungs, pollen, aside. What is it? Almost every day there's an accident around here. Yep. Some of them are pretty bad.
Yeah,
there's no sidewalks here to walk on. And I think some people have a target on you. See how many points they can get for hitting you.
Knock on wood, the accidents have kind of slowed down here. Other than that last major one they had in that dust storm that killed 6 people and lost a bunch of dogs. I don't know if anybody ever got their dogs back.
I was seeing that they were trying to see if somebody might have picked them up. It's a hallway. My brother's looking at a Class A here. Just looking.
I ain't buying none.
We got more room in ours than that Class A. It's got 2 big couches. That's probably your bed. You pulled both out and that's your bed.
58,000 miles, isn't it?
The dust storm caused quite a few accidents out that way. I'm not quite sure how it happened, but it's like a whiteout. When you have a whiteout up here, that's what a big dust storm is like over out in that desert area. You
It's
ain't
called a
seeing
brownout.
It's a brownout. Yep. You're not seeing anything. How many people were killed in that one dust storm? Oh, that one?
6
6.
over by Tonopah.
Tonopah, yeah. I mean, Midwest, you get a whiteout with snow, you can't drive.
Traveling
storm-
Merton and Sioux just missed that.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
They got lucky.
Who's house shopping? They could buy a portable one.
Tiana, I got a funny feeling she's gonna drag me to these houses.
Mm.
She wants a 2-bedroom, so me and Roy can have a place to stay. If we didn't want, like, if we only brought the car or flew in. One of our kids.
Why would you want to bring the flu in?
If you flew in.
Oh,
Plane room.
okay. Makes sense.
I said flew.
I
Or
don't
fly
know.
in, whatever
yeah.
it is.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah. Yep, they're wicked, man. We got into one and we got lucky because we watched the semi in front of us. And we knew if he stopped, it was time to stop. But they tell you not to shut your engines off. That's the worst thing you can do.
You're supposed to pull over to the shoulder and stop, but
leave your motor running.
most people don't do that, and that's how the accidents end up.
Yep, they keep going.
I guess you couldn't see your hand in front of your face. It got so bad over there, but it was sudden too. So a lot of these dust storms will catch these drivers just off guard.
Just all like boom, it's there.
Yeah.
We were lucky though. The truck driver in front of us, he started putting his 4-ways on. So. Okay, that was weird.
But
according to YouTube, our moderators can help support the channel in more ways now.
oh, okay, that's dry now.
Yeah.
Will it hold?
We followed the semi, and when he pulled off, then we pulled off. Because usually, your experienced semi drivers, they know when it's time to just stop. And I mean, it wasn't as bad as the one that happened by Tonopah, but it was pretty bad. And let me tell you, when them things hit, it's like sandpaper going across your skin. It hurts.
Oh, you're like standing in front of a sandblaster.
Thank you, Day One Adventures.
Ah, man, and put it on backwards.
You dork. He's got a fidget. Look at that.
Well,
I know where the kids get it from, right there.
Oh, I'm trying to fix this.
He's fidgeting.
Well, I'm fixing
Okay,
it.
you're going to get a smell of the good stuff again.
It's pretty good, let me tell you. Ooh, buddy. I probably glued the leg down just now, but
Yeah.
if I did, I did. Oh well. Then it's just a stick, not a tripod.
Let's see how many minutes. We got 4 minutes.
4
Now,
minutes.
He didn't get any of the pictures or nothing for her. Like, would you try this? And I had that too. It's been a crazy week.
It has actually. Now I got to get them buns down from the top.
Yeah, you threw them way up there, didn't you?
Gosh, man, I wish we'd go back to not looking at ingredients.
Yeah, well, welcome to the new world.
Go stick that leg in while the glue is still running.
Yeah,
I did it that time.
His mom, I talked to her.
Just the other day I talked to her.
I think Wednesday.
She got a
They got
new
car.
My mom tried to pull a fast one on me on mono glue when I was a kid,
yeah.
but no, she got a new car. She always thought I was sniffing the orange tube. I never sniffed mono glue. Never, honestly, never did it.
That stuff stunk anyways.
The only mono glue that I ever sniffed, and not on purpose, well, kind of on purpose, but not to catch a buzz, was that non-toxic stuff that smelled like oranges. That stuff smelled good, but it didn't hold anything.
Journeys, happy Friday.
So I snuck off to the dime store and bought me a good tube of the orange stuff, and I had that hid from my mom for a long time. But that stuff that was non-toxic, it didn't hold anything. This one, as soon as you take the lid off the jar, you know you got it open.
Well, we have learned now that,
oh, wow.
I don't know about other states. I have bought the mucus relief DM meds. Never had to show an ID until yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
Now because, now when you buy mucus relief DM, at least, you got to show an ID here in Indiana.
Even for Vagabomb.
The
Lulu,
Ready Whip in the can.
that was not ladylike.
Hey, it's always better out than in. Everyone can't breathe. But the Ready Whip stuff in the refrigerator section to put on, like your pies and whatever. I think they're IDing for that now too. That girl said.
Why?
Because
Now,
people are huffing it.
okay, now that I can kind of understand because we used to take that off the grocery store when I stocked at 5-Star. We used to take that off the shelf and inhale the first hit of that, and it was like just like helium and
Yeah.
kind of made you feel funny.
And and the balloons. Yeah, it's bag bomb.
But I don't condone that. Don't recommend it. So don't do it.
Bag bomb is used. Usually, you can use it on. It's how do you put it? It helps with
girl.
wounds. It's a wound care for. You can use it on people too, but your livestock, dogs. We have a green can somewhere in the rig. I think it's in.
You don't need an ID out here though to buy it, but you do in Indiana.
Indiana, we do. Yep. A lot of farmers use it on their cows' teats when they get sore, and but we've used it on our own wounds too. It helps.
Got 60 seconds.
I don't know. They're using something.
There, now you're doing that goofy sound again.
I'm not doing nothing.
Ooh, it don't sound that way.
It's you and that phone.
Mm.
You're on the Google phone, aren't you?
Yeah, honey's a great antiseptic. We learned that in Civil War reenacting.
Yep. Apparently, there's something in it they're using now, Megan. I don't know.
Well, we better head on there because it says it'll begin shortly.
Well, you gotta give me a second here.
You
All
gotta
right,
run.
everybody. We'll see you over at the Raid Parade. Have a good weekend. Stay warm if you're cold, and if you're hot, well,
Jesus,
take it all in.
that's so funny.
Shut up.
You.
All right, later.
Real bad boy. I've got a ton of gravel in my shoes, world on my shoulder.